Hi everyone, I'm Colleen, and today I'm going to be doing the new to Booktube tag. So this tag is just for people who are, like me, starting out on Booktube. And yeah, I'm really excited to do this. Hopefully this helps you get to know me a bit better. My questions are going to be over here, so I'm looking over here. The first question is, why did you start this channel? I started it purely because I needed accountability on my reading. For so long, when I was little and high school and into college, I never needed a reason to read. It just came naturally to me. I always enjoyed doing it, and sort of as the years have gone on, it's sort of taken a back seat to other things in my life, and I really wanted to make it a priority again because I love reading and I really wanted it to be a part of my life again. I have a box of books that has been sitting in my room for God knows how long that I just keep on telling myself, oh, I'll get to that eventually, and it has not been gotten to in many years. So I finally was like, you know what, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for quite some time now, and I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about on the YouTube channel. I just knew that it was a medium that interested me, and yeah, Booktube was sort of my way in. I've really enjoyed starting to become a part of the community. So the next question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I live in New York City and I'm an actor. Those are slightly unique in and of themselves, I guess. But yeah, I really hope to incorporate the city into my videos at some point, as well as my training as an actor. I don't really know where this YouTube channel is going to go at this point. I'm very new to this. But yeah, I'm excited to see sort of where my creativity takes me in terms of what this channel becomes and what I can bring to the Booktube community and to the YouTube community sort of at large. Number 3, what are you most excited for? What are you most excited for about this new channel? I am excited to make myself read more. I'm excited to share books that I love with other people. I think that's what everybody enjoys doing the most, is talking about the things that they love, and to have this opportunity to be able to speak to so many different people about the things that I love and have them share with me what they love, and to be able to explore my own creativity in a way that I haven't before. So much of me being in front of the camera is doing self-tapes and on-camera auditions, and those are fun and great, but to be able to sit down and make my own content that's just for me, I'm really excited to have that opportunity. Number 4, why do you love reading? I love reading because it gives you the opportunity to explore new worlds without leaving your room. Is like the most cliche thing that everybody says about reading is what I love about it. But it's a cliche for a reason. I love reading a book and being able to see it in my mind. That's how I always have read, is sort of like I'm watching a movie while I'm reading. So these characters come to life in my head, these worlds come to life. Especially as an actor, I love, exploring these characters and understanding why they do the things they do and why they say the things they say. It's so exciting for me, and yeah, I love it. It brings me so much joy. Number 5, what book or series got you into reading? So the 2 series that come to mind are Harry Potter and Inkheart by Cornelia Funke, F-U-N-K-E. That sort of made my love of reading take off to a new level. But I've always had books around me that my parents read to me, and then we sort of read together when I was starting to read, and then I sort of took over and did the, all-night reading marathons when I had a book that I really wanted to finish. So yeah, I think it was either Harry Potter or Inkheart. Alright, next question. What challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I'd say creating new content and being consistent with it. I don't want this channel to be something that I think about doing and then decide not to. I'd really love to stay consistent. Right now I'm doing once a week. I'd like to stay with that. Give myself accountability to make sure I'm doing what I set out to do. And obviously this channel is very new. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with it, but I know that the biggest challenge for me is going to be staying consistent and staying creative with the content that I create. Okay, so the next question, when did I start reading? Again, I have no idea the age. It was when I could read was when I started reading. Like I said, my parents read to me, then we sort of read together when I was starting to learn to read. and then I took over. There was never a moment, I don't think, where I wasn't reading at some level or I wasn't being read to, but I would say a very young age. Right, where do you read? I read in my tiny little bedroom in my tiny little apartment. There really isn't anywhere else to read, so that's where I choose to read. We have a couple of nice parks around where we live, so occasionally if the weather is nice, New York usually gives us about like 2 to 3 weeks of nice weather. So when we have those weeks, which I think are coming up because it's supposed to be really nice this week and next week, I'll go to one of the parks near us and read. But yeah, most of the time I'm in my bed just hanging out reading. And the last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? Honestly, I'm kind of up for anything, but mainly my focus is fiction, historical fiction, and fantasy magic related genres. But yeah, if I like a book and I like the characters, I'm gonna read it. It doesn't matter what genre it is. But those historical fiction and fantasy are sort of what I gravitate towards and what I've always gravitated towards. You will find most of the books behind me are those two genres. But yeah, I'm up for anything. Usually I stay away from nonfiction, but I'd like to change that. I'd really enjoy getting into nonfiction, I think. I just have to find the right books to sort of dip my toes into that genre. So if you have any suggestions for nonfiction books that you've really enjoyed, please let me know. Leave it below and I will check them out. Like I said, I'm up for anything. Just has to be good. And that is it for the new to Booktube tag. I had a lot of fun doing this and I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you soon. Bye!